Welcome back. It is finally time. I was gonna say finally time for Farina. I'm kind of shocked that these three are ahead of them. I don't remember them being such. Or these four, at least. Or Chiori or Navia, for that matter. Huh. I mean, Farina is next. But should I be doing Skirks now? And Escoffier's now? And Emily's now? Because they released much later. I think Arlecchino's probably came out around now. But even hers, I think, was after. Well, you guys can let me know about that. I mean, my play order doesn't mention them yet, but who knows, maybe I should be doing them. The little Oceanid. Aw. God, I just want her to get a happy ending. That's all I want. She deserves it, damn it. To yesterday. One day, you and Paimon arrive at the Adventurers Guild to check out the commissions there. Alrighty.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
I'm sure you will. Alright. What do you have for us, Miss Beep Boop? Miss Catherine?
Hey, Catherine! It's us! Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge Moor attack, perhaps?
I mean, I would prefer an interesting story, though. Huge Moor tag is also appreciated. The more lucrative, the better.
You know we're worth it! For quality work and speedy results, choose Paimon and the Traveler!
Hell yeah.
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge, I see.
As I understand it, this canonically takes place like a few months after or something like that. The end of the Archon quest.
Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open. Having read the details, however, I don't believe you'd consider it to be lucrative.
Does Farina no longer have a penny to her name?
Don't worry about that. We were just kidding. So what's the situation?
Yeah, that's the voice of someone who was just kidding, Paimon.
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical.
Oh?
The original cast member ran into some issues and is currently unable to perform the role.
Was the original cast member Farina, or is Farina the one looking for a replacement? Or it could be neither, and Farina will be the replacement.
But the troupe has also been experiencing some financial difficulties, so unfortunately they cannot afford to pay the replacement actress.
I see. Well, can they pay them in room and board?
That
At
does
the
sound like
very
a tricky
least?
situation. So basically they're looking for a volunteer?
That's right. Our adventurers reached out to many actresses, but none of them were willing to take the job.
You know, I know someone who was such a phenomenal actress. She fooled the entirety of Fontaine and the world, including Nuviet, for, 400 years? Give or take. I mean, she fooled fate itself. That should tell you how great an actress she is.
There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show.
That wouldn't be
And
good.
delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
Of course, I mean, even if they do find someone in time, that's not enough time for them to actually learn the show, is it?
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Any ideas?
Well,
Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any experience starring in musicals.
very true.
If you're interested in helping, why not start by having a chat with the requester? He's right over there.
Oh, that answers one question.
Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to help him figure out another solution. Maybe there's something he hasn't thought of.
Oh, it's that guy, huh? No wonder, he looks like he just ate a sour lemon.
Yeah. Actually, sour lemons are nice, though, Paimon. I guess I wouldn't want to eat one plain, but I might suck on it a little bit. We'll go talk to him, don't worry.
Paimon approves. Let's go. Hello there. Are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Wait, I know you two. Are you really willing to act in my musical?
No.
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already.
Paimon, of course we are. I expect us to be famous once we finish the Archon quest in a place. Means we've changed the nation in a major way.
But
Usually
to
for the
answer your
better.
question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to help you think of a solution.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that asking for a volunteer was a long shot.
Yeah. Is there really nothing you can pay with? I mean, you can't ask someone to work for free, can you? I guess you can. But
If we can't find someone to step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame.
can't you cover the budget for a new actress with ticket fees?
That's the thing. We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur enthusiasts.
So wait, does no one get paid, or?
All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get an audience, never mind ticket fees.
I see. It sounds like you guys could use an expert actress with a, penchant for the theatrical.
If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently. But now, it looks inevitable that we'll disband.
Someone who could really draw a crowd.
Disband? You're splitting up the troupe?
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah, this is supposed to be our final show together as a troupe.
Really? That's too bad.
One last show. And after that, we go our separate ways. So we were really hoping to end on a high note.
Are you going your separate ways just because it's not seeing any success, or?
Nobody wants things to just fizzle out. Not after all the time and effort we've invested into it.
Catherine mentioned that one of your actresses can't make it.
Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood, and unfortunately, it flared up again recently.
Damn.
It really drains all her energy, so she's in no state to perform.
That's too bad.
The show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else's sake, I still hope we can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now. Let's see if we can come up with any ideas.
I got one, Paimon.
What if we sponsored the show? Traveler, how much more are you carrying?
I'm carrying a good amount of Mora, but I'm not going to make an investment, Paimon, in something that's not going to necessarily return. No offense, guys.
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor, and I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
Mora isn't the biggest problem. How do we find someone who's a good fit for the role?
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the Mora, that's not exactly rescuing the show.
You need someone who has a love of the game. Well, okay, no, she actually just hated the game. But she's really good at it.
We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... you know who?
Great minds think alike. I was just thinking that, Paimon.
That's how you know we're the best of partners. Anyway, she should have all the free time in the world right now.
Do we know where she is, though?
She's really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd.
Yeah?
Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake for her.
Should be.
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
Exceedingly famous. Farina.
Her? You're... That was a joke, right?
Not at all.
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before, but Paimon's pretty confident that she'd be really good at it.
Yeah, Traveler agrees.
You're not wrong there. She has actually performed in a number of big-name shows before.
Oh,
They were one of the reasons
That's
she was
actually
so popular.
not surprising. She was quite the idol.
But even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like she's suddenly a commoner.
What is her status? Like, I hope. I could have easily seen things turning horribly, like an angry mob, you know, mad that she was lying for centuries, but I hope Nuviet's taken great pains to protect her.
She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself. I just think Lady Farina might feel a bit out of place in an amateur troupe like ours.
You don't know how much it makes me happy to hear that she's still beloved. You want the show to go ahead, don't you? Are you prepared to do whatever it takes?
Well, yes, but...
I'll ask for you, don't worry. I don't think she holds a grudge against
Fair
me.
enough. I mean, if she was actually willing to, then of course I'd be honored to have Lady Farina star in our show. I'm sure the rest of the troupe would be delighted too.
Oh yeah, should be.
I'm sure everyone in our troupe has probably dreamt of performing on stage with her one day.
I love it.
Of course, it all depends on whether she's interested. She might consider this opportunity beneath her.
Okay, her persona probably would have, but the actual Farina is a sweetheart, at least from what we saw.
No point in stressing about that. We'll only know if we ask her.
True. Yeah. When I first finished that quest, I was worried that she had to go into exile or something.
And besides, things are different now. There's no reason for her to be all high and mighty anymore.
True. Let's go. It'd be good to check in on her anyway.
Thank you for your help. I guess I'll just stay here and wait for the good news. Good luck.
Thank you.
Wait, where does Farina actually live nowadays? She used to live in luxury at the Palais Mermonia, but she's, moved out, right?
Probably.
As it happens, I have her current address here.
Oh, thank
I
you.
can provide it to you.
She's not like bunking with Mona, is she?
Woo! When did you get here?
She's been here the whole time, Paimon.
I came over when things were starting to sound more promising. I thought I should be at the ready in case my assistance is needed.
Well, we appreciate it, Catherine.
It is my duty to support commissioners in any way I can.
And we thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, now that we've got the address, we'll go find Farina. Back in a jiffy.
Oh, well, I don't know, Paimon. Careful, we might get sidetracked into a whole thing. Oh, here she is. Would you like to ask her? No?
I can't believe they're seriously asking Lady Farina. Seems a little over the top.
No.
Try not to worry. May I pour you a glass of water?
Where does she live? What was that? Ask about Farina's disposition. Oh, yeah. Actually, it looks like it's on the bottom level. Just over here. Yeah. Got a nice little home now.
Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives here?
I mean, it's still a nice place, it looks like.
Not that there's anything wrong with this place. It's just, a bit of a step down from the Palais Mermonia.
Sure, but it's a nice spot in the city. It looks kind of huge. I mean, it's cozy. Or cozier.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
Oh man, such a different vibe. Oh, I love it. Though, honestly, that vibe is unfortunately, it sounds a little exhausted.
Okay, when did popping out of thin air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you?
I like that she still wears the crown and everything.
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags.
Oh. Man. You used to have people for that, didn't you?
I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. But now I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking can be quite delicious too.
It's kind of hard to actually read her. Like I said, it's not despair. I think she's happy to no longer have to play that role anymore. But I don't know. It's also not joy. Maybe it's just the juxtaposition of the act she used to put on versus her normal self. Makes it sound more, down than it actually is. Don't you get sick of macaroni every day? You shut your mouth. Okay, every day's a bit much.
Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week, macaroni and bolognese the next.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
This isn't like budget food for you, is it? Because you don't have any money? It's because you have to do all your own cooking now?
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity! It's not like I have a very eventful life these days.
Yeah.
Actually, I barely leave the house.
Uh-oh.
So I don't see how it's unusual that my meals are a little simpler now too.
No, I respect it.
Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like la lettre faucilor or blubber profiteroles in no time, if I felt so inclined.
A little bit of the haughty peeking through.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cook.
Drip. Oh, we could teach you.
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here? I do hope you didn't come here just to ogle at my fall from grace.
No, I would never even dream of it, I promise you. I'm nothing but rooting for you.
Let me first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time. So if you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way. Shoot!
Sorry! We're sorry! Please don't be mad!
Paimon was just showing concern for your well-being in a very Paimon way.
Yeah, exactly! What the traveler said! Paimon wasn't trying to make fun of you.
Though you actually kind of were.
Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either.
That's not important. We actually came here to ask for your help.
My help? Well, maybe you're forgetting that I'm no longer the mighty Hydro Archon. I don't even have a vision, you know.
Damn. So you were always semi-powerless. But
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just
maybe
very
she'll get a
specific,
vision.
and you're the one with the power to help.
I'd love for her to get a vision. That'd also be explain why she can summon little oceanids. Or, her little bubble critters. If not you, then no one. You're the only person for the job.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, then
Aw.
fine. I'll spare you the lecture about your attitude just now.
I love her. Oh, she wants to be needed.
So tell me, what specifically makes this matter so specific?
It has to do with your actual talents. Tell Furina about the troop's plans for its final performance.
I see. I knew you couldn't have come all this way just to amuse yourselves at my expense.
I would promise you I would never.
After all, I was once the brightest star in all of Fontaine, well
Right.
versed in all the various performing arts.
Right?
A mere musical is well within my capabilities. But given the present circumstances, I'm afraid I must regretfully decline your casting request.
What present circumstances?
How come? It sounds like this would be a breeze for you.
Yeah, what's the matter, Furina? What's the trouble?
True. but I have made a decision to retire from the stage.
You know, that is fair. You've spent the last 400 years on the stage.
Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon, the time I spent inhabiting that character has left an indelible mark on me.
I would imagine so. I mean, you can't pretend that long without it, impacting you.
Centuries of pretending to be a different person changes you completely.
Right.
I'm not the same person I once was.
Oh.
Of course, that can't be undone now. It's too late, and I have no intention of reinventing myself all over again.
I don't think you necessarily need to, though.
But at least I can say that I no longer desire to play any new roles.
Well, I do understand that. That's how you really feel.
Paimon can understand,
Oh yeah, no, it makes perfect sense.
but this is just a one-off part to fill in for someone who's sick. Surely that's okay.
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed to no longer cross.
I would hate to actually press this boundary, Paimon. We really should respect her wishes.
If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving a back door for myself, which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place.
Exactly.
So I'm not going to perform, and that is that.
I do suspect you will be performing before the end of this, but... yeah, like I said, I would hate to actually try to step all over this boundary you've set up for yourself.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do to help out the troupe? Otherwise, they'll just have to disband without any fanfare. Do you know any other actors who might be interested in the role?
Ooh, yeah.
Nope.
No? No contacts?
Short and to the point, okay.
What about Navia?
I've never been great at maintaining relationships. Besides, anyone I've ever worked with probably couldn't wait to get rid of me.
No.
Since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if I go asking them for help.
Oh, no. I mean, I did worry about that, but from what he told us, that's not how you're seen at all. You shouldn't assume the worst of people.
True, but I mean, could you even blame them? I show up out of the blue, begging and groveling for their help with a show they won't even get paid for? Oh, no way. I'm dying from embarrassment just thinking about it.
Oh,
Nope, not happening.
like I said, fair enough.
Well, is there anything else we can do? This performance really means a lot to the guy we're working for.
Have I not made myself clear? You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't want this job, nor do I know of anyone else who would.
Yeah, we really should take no for an answer, Paimon.
Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really. But if I thought I had the answer to this problem, I would have said so by now.
Yeah.
It's all right, Farina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Oh, everyone in the troupe will be so disappointed.
Let's just come up with a plan B, Paimon.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now. All right, then. We'll see you around, Farina.
Bye-bye, Farina. And this was the only appearance she made in her story quest. No.
Toodaloo to you, too. I'm going home to take a rest now.
All right, you've earned it, so... Well, shoot.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them.
Aw.
Cause them no...
It's too bad, but we have
Hey.
to respect Farina's decision.
Damn it, Paimon, I was listening to that.
Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now.
Yeah, probably. Cause them no harm. I love when Niviette talks about the Melusines. Well, I got some bad news and some bad news.
I'll think about it.
Is that the person who's
Huh?
sick?
What's going on? Are they arguing?
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again.
Dolphy.
Why did you start looking for a replacement without my consent?
Oh.
When did I tell you I'm going to take a step back?
Ooh, Yeah. I think doing so without even consulting her at all, not a great move.
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for how long now? We know the signs. But you never tell us about your illness, even when it's clearly flaring up.
I don't know. You should have probably at least mentioned it.
And that gives you the right to make a decision on my behalf?
I don't know. Is he the leader of the troop? Does he actually have that kind of authority to decide whether you can perform or not? I mean, it sounds more like a group that makes decisions together, almost.
Shortly after you left, the troop's lead actress came to the Adventurers Guild. She believes that she's healthy enough to perform.
I mean, that would be excellent.
Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now? The adventurer assigned to your commission has returned.
I mean, this is kind of related to my commission, though, isn't it?
Sorry, I was just dealing with a little misunderstanding. So, how did your conversation with Farina go?
Well, it doesn't sound like a misunderstanding.
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to persuade her, but she wasn't having it.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to play the role for personal reasons.
Pretty much. It has nothing to do with you guys. Do not worry.
I see. Well, circumstances have changed a little, so maybe that's not such bad news after all.
And she changed her mind.
You see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all. Staging the musical with the full original cast was always the dream, of course.
Right.
Oh, right. Sounds like everything worked itself out then.
Quest over. Imagine if we had managed to convince Farina to join, only for her to find out she's no longer needed. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
No kidding.
Jeez, is Lady Farina really so harsh with people?
No, she's not. She's lovely. You should be her friend. I think she needs friends.
Only joking. Calm down. So, guess we can consider this case closed now, huh?
Maybe.
Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission, we were still racking our brains for ideas on the way back here. ...
Look, there's no point arguing with you about this anymore. You've made yourself very clear, so I'll stop looking for a replacement. This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again, there won't be time to find anyone to replace you.
Yeah. That's why people have understudies, isn't it?
So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle it? The whole team is putting everything they have into this final performance. We have to make sure it goes ahead.
What kind of illness is it?
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's working brilliantly. I'll definitely be able to tough it out until the performance day.
Oh no, not the doctor. That guy is awful.
I share everyone's desire to commemorate all our years as a troupe with a proper farewell show. So the last thing I want is to be left out.
I mean, that's perfectly understandable.
Every one of us thinks of this troupe as their home, myself included.
You're right. I'm sorry. I let myself get too worried about the show. I should have asked for your permission first.
Exactly. I'm glad you all came to this understanding.
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on.
And cue Farina. Paimon, wait here a second.
Sure.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go back and talk to Farina. Oh, she's been waiting. Oh, I love her.
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot a couple of items on my shopping list.
Oh, yes, I believe you. Farina, I'm all for respecting your boundaries, but are you sure it's actually what you want?
All right, I'm coming. No need to drag me.
I love her.
Hello, one and all. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation just now.
Putting a little bit of her Archon performance voice on. Just a tad.
Farina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest
2
at
out of
home?
10.
What are you doing here?
I was just ever so slightly concerned about the situation
Aw.
you mentioned. Yes, a teensy bit concerned. That's all. When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things.
But
And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. Anyway, I just feel a bit bad about how it went down.
aw, it's okay, Farina. No worries.
I'm sorry, Paimon.
She is such a sweetheart.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take any of that personally.
Then why didn't you just show yourself?
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you?
She does.
I felt very sheepish, having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you.
Right.
And then, to make
Understandable.
matters worse, you caught me.
It's okay, Farina. I will never... You have earned all the grace I could possibly give. I promise you.
But in any case, it sounds like the issue has already been resolved.
It seems so.
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your help, I almost had a heart attack. I mean, how could we be worthy of having Lady Farina star in our show?
I'm glad he's saying this, because she needs to hear this.
There's no need to think like that. And no need to keep addressing me as lady. Just Farina is fine.
Of course, Farina.
I was wondering, if this troop is so important to all of you, why does it have to disband?
Yeah.
If the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. You could put the shows on pause while you look for a sponsor, for instance.
Yeah, I could.
Everyone seems so devoted to the troop. I'm sure if you keep chipping away, you'll find a way through.
We all want to believe that, but some things are just beyond our control.
Why do you say that, Dolphy?
Everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director.
Oh.
She was the heart and soul of our troupe. She kept us going.
So what I'm hearing is the director's seat is open. Glance to my right and give a pointed stare. Or not so pointed stare.
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our troupe. And tragically, she was a victim in this serial disappearances case.
Oof.
What?
That's actually how I recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice.
Yeah. Farina, don't worry. Oh man, that... Knowing what we know now, her reaction to almost sentencing the wrong people... just fits so much more. Caught up in the part she was playing.
But still, no sentence can bring our director back to us.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, Miss Farina. They were what first inspired her to get into musical theater.
Aww.
She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose in life, and convinced them to join her troupe. She wrote her own scripts, acted on stage, and mentored each and every one of us.
Guys, she sounds awesome. Farina, getting out of the house and finding something to do would do you well. I'm just saying, you don't have to put on another role to take up a director, well, role. But still, I feel like it'd be good for you.
People loved our performances back then. We seemed to be going from strength to strength. Things were really looking up for us.
Yeah.
And then disaster struck.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, the entire troupe fell into disarray. None of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to handle the business side of things. We've been doing the best we can, but despite our efforts, things are slowly but surely falling apart.
How are you on the business side of things, Farina?
It's agonizing, but ultimately, we'd rather end things now on our own terms than stick it out to the bitter end and watch all our dreams turn to dust.
Oh,
I'm surprised they didn't look for a new director. Or maybe they did. That's so sad.
What a terrible waste. A gifted artist from humble beginnings who achieved so much and no doubt had much more to give. And then her life was so cruelly taken.
And there's the true Farina shining through.
I suppose it's fair to say then that this final show, besides being your farewell to the stage, is also your final gift for her?
Yes, exactly. We all miss her terribly.
Well, good thing I followed the traveler here. After hearing this tragic tale, I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Yes, because Farina is fundamentally a good person.
Farina.
I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself.
That's good.
Besides, they're no longer looking for a replacement anyway.
Right.
I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point of a highly experienced audience member.
Yeah, I mean, Farina has spent the last 400 or so years as a connoisseur of the arts, after all.
But only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
And she's also an expert in theater.
Oh, most definitely. We'll take any guidance that you can give.
We unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant, though. Will that be a problem?
It shouldn't be. If it is, well, then I need to have a talk with Nuviet about getting Farina a state pension or something. You know, for her centuries of service.
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director.
Aww.
Something I've begun to realize since my departure from the Opera Epicles is that there's a lot you don't see when you observe everything from on high.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to be in the front rows.
The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but what about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved?
Yeah.
What happens to them?
A verdict can bring emotional catharsis. It come pouring out and flow into infinity.
An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home to the heart and slowly settle with the passage of time.
I like that.
Take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as this I have never witnessed before. And so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
God, you just keep getting better and better, Farina.
Still a fan of your old dramatic monologues then, huh?
Paimon, shush.
You just want to get back in on the action, don't you?
No. This is a completely different situation. Pearls before swine.
The name's not Swine, it's Paimon!
Paimon, it's a saying.
Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
I adore stories. So yes, since it's you, I'll do it.
Thank you all so much. our director was a huge fan of Miss Farina's performances, as of course we all are. All right, follow me. We'll go to our usual practice space. Please excuse the size. It's a little on the smaller side.
That's fine. Here we are. Doesn't seem that bad, at least from the outside. Yeah, no, this is a lovely little studio. It is a relatively small stage, but...
What's Lady Farina doing here?
Honestly, I think she belongs here. I really think it'll do her good if, at the end of this, she takes the role of their director or something like it.
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, Miss Farina will be supporting our production of The Little Oceanid in the role of artistic consultant.
It's the name of the play.
These two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Farina on our behalf. I'm sure they need no introduction.
You know, I've actually met a Little Oceanid, and she is precious. I look forward to continuing her quest line. And of Narcissen Cruz.
You bet! That was the trial of the century!
It was supposed to be the trial of the century.
You helped bring our director's murderer to justice.
Oh, that one.
We can't thank you enough.
That was a pretty good trial, but the trial of the century was Farina's trial.
Oh, please don't mention it. We're just here to join in on the fun.
So, you were saying The Little Oceanid?
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director.
I hope someone's finished it.
One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it. So, if we can bring it to the stage and make it a successful show, we can all take some solace in that.
That is so sweet.
Wait, but if it's not finished, then...
I love how just, I don't know, wholesome this quest is so far. Finding an actress was the least of your problems.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front trying to realize this dream. Anyway, let me give you a quick summary of what the story's all about.
I mean, it seems like you guys are really rushing into your final performance long before you were ready.
The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid who transforms herself into human form, despite the protests of her family.
You know, that little story is actually surprisingly close to reality.
She longed to live just like any other human. And sure enough, she found friendship and even love. Everything seemed perfect.
I think this story's gonna resonate with Farina.
But one day, her true identity was exposed.
Yep.
And her world came crashing down around her.
Definitely gonna resonate with Farina.
So far, so good. A classic tale. What happened after that?
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her script. We need a proper ending so we can bring this musical to the stage. But people have different opinions on which direction to take it in.
Okay.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
Ooh. This is tough because I love a good tragedy. But at this point, I mean, if I take this as an analogy for Farina's story, I desperately want her to have a happy ending.
By true to life, you mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Yeah, like they say, truth is stranger than fiction.
Right.
But then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
I mean, that would be powerful.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. We have to consider their emotional stake in this, not just our own.
That's also fair.
And one last thing. We're still waiting on confirmation from 2 of our main actors.
Oh? You guys really rushed into setting a date. You guys desperately need someone in charge of this operation.
The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script. But the deadline's passed, and we still haven't heard from him. The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since.
Damn.
He did write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance, but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure what to make of that.
Do you guys just not believe in rehearsals? In practice?
Although, now that we have Miss Farina helping us, maybe we should take the opportunity to get everyone back together.
Yeah.
What opportunity? What do you mean?
Maybe they'd all gather to see you?
Maybe you're unaware, but your name has always been like a rallying cry for us.
Yep. You are beloved, Farina. Even still.
Our director was constantly singing your praises. All of us look up to you as a role model.
Honestly, I think it's even more deserved now. A true role model.
Oh, stop. You're making me all flustered. Although, not in a bad way.
Aw.
I suspect the reason they're dragging their feet is that they have their doubts about whether the show will really go ahead, considering all the issues you've been facing.
I gotta say, are you sure you guys can't delay the premiere? I mean, you're really rushing into this before you're ready.
But one by one, all the obstacles are being removed. Now is the time to rally the troops.
Makes sense. Okay, priority number 1, let's check in with Paulo and see where he's at with the ending.
Right.
He went back to Poisson a few days ago. Said that staying in a friend's home might help him to relax and escape the feeling of isolation.
And Poisson, you say? Probably not Navia, but still.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago. But I guess it's the opposite. A friend in need and all that.
Yeah, maybe he could use some company.
Poisson.
Aw. It's okay, Farina. Is something wrong?
Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith in the show.
Just a reminder. You don't have to keep your feelings all bottled up anymore. It's okay to, whether it's to the Traveler or someone else, find someone to confide in and talk to.
So, allons-y. To Poisson!
Alonzi. Nice.
Pressure's on now. We gotta make sure we're fully prepared.
Good. Though, once again, delay your opening. I don't know, at least a week.
You're off to Poisson to find Paulo, right? Have a safe trip. We'll take care of the troop while you're gone.
Thank you. All right, Paulo. How you feeling? Ooh, you lived on the bottom level too. That was more likely to get hit by the water.
If I remember correctly, this is where he's staying.
Who is it?
Your troop?
It's me. Is the script ready?
It's me, who?
You came all the way here for that?
All right. Forget that for now. Just come on out. We've got some great news.
Nice try. Look, just give me some time, okay? I'm just wrapping up this last part of the script. I'll be out once I'm done.
It's really not, I mean, okay, it's partially about that, but also, really no. You should really come out.
Okay then. Looking forward to your masterpiece.
Way to put the pressure on Lawak.
So, as expected, he's missed the deadline.
The ending is one of the most important parts of the show.
I mean, I don't... Yes, but so is the beginning and so is the middle. You can't have a show with a section missing. I guess you could technically, but it would be terrible.
Even once he's done, it isn't final until we've all had the chance to read through and make sure we agree on it.
Why are you so insistent on, like, why did you set the date that you did? You really aren't ready.
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Passant.
Navia!
I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but sure enough, here you are. And Furina, too.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect to see you in this quest, Navia. It's a pleasure.
I was wondering if we might run into her.
So, you're here for Palo? Looks like he could be a while, so feel free to take a stroll around town in the meantime. I've made all the arrangements already.
Why, thank you, Navia. And don't worry, Furina. Navia is a pure gem.
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
Why are you hiding behind him?
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. We'll take that stroll.
Rushing him off. Doesn't want to get in the way of us three.
Get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
Very. Aww.
How are things in Poisson now? Any better?
She really did her best to try to find other solutions to that problem, too. But it was all futile. The only thing that could solve it was, well, her trial.
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Some people may never recover from the trauma they experienced.
Right. Including your two greatest companions.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do.
Aw.
Please, must our conversations take such a depressing turn every time we meet?
Have you been meeting frequently?
We all have painful memories, but we don't have to let them cloud everything we do.
Well said, Navia.
And if you're trying to make a new start, perhaps it's best if you don't bring up the past all the time.
Honestly, kinda. I mean, you can't ignore the past either, but... I mean...
Thank you for your words of comfort. You make a very good point. But for now, at least, I think I should stay with the way I'm feeling for a while longer.
Yeah, it's your choice. Just, don't let it consume you.
It's okay. These things take time. Moving on from a painful experience is easier said than done.
Right.
Which brings me to why I'm here. I thought you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to forgive and forget after the Hydro Archon's inaction in the face of catastrophe.
But she wasn't inactive. That's the worst part. She just didn't have the power that everyone thought she did.
To avoid upsetting the peace, I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of the theater troupe, and that you are just an actress playing the role of Furina. It's not a perfect solution, but hopefully it means you won't have to lie low while you're here.
Well done, Navia.
That's so thoughtful of you, Navia.
Yeah.
Well, what do you expect? I am the courageous and considerate president of Spina di Rosula, after all.
Yes, you
like
are.
My father before me.
Absolutely.
Anyway, that was all. Look after her now.
Got it, Navia. I'm looking forward to your quest too, don't forget.
Off we go then. Let's take a look up there. I don't have any friends that I can be frank and honest with. So maybe she's right. You're the closest thing to friends that I have.
Aww. I appreciate that thought, though it's also sad to say. Company Farina as she unwinds. Yeah. Get whatever is off you, whatever burden you have, get it off your chest.
I'm so grateful that Miss Navia was so understanding.
He didn't look happy.
To be perfectly honest, I didn't know if I was ready to meet her.
Yeah. It sounded like you had met several times already.
It's always easiest to just run away from your problems. But that never fixes anything.
Yep, exactly.
You can't get around the obstacles without facing them.
You have actually become wise, Farina, with your years of hardship.
So that's why you were nervous when they brought up Poisson.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared of coming back here. Still, I felt it was something I had to do. As I was saying before, I want to see for myself the things that I never could in the past.
And I respect that.
I'd be overjoyed if the people here could find it in their hearts to forgive me.
Aw.
But they're more likely to unleash a tirade of vitriol against me.
Probably.
Which, of course, I completely understand and accept.
I understand, but I do not accept. It's born of, I don't know, ignorance? Like, yes, you were the Hydro Archon technically, but also no, you weren't. And you, according to the Hydro Archon, couldn't actually tell them what was going on. I mean, the most extreme of extenuating circumstances. I'm sure some people didn't buy Navia's lie.
Yeah, I can tell people are watching me.
I'll protect you, though, don't worry.
I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful. I used to be terrified of the gaze of other people, especially when they had suspicion or resentment in their eyes.
Did people look at you with suspicion often when you were the Hydro Archon? I would have thought resentment was more common.
I guess I wasn't quite ready for this after all.
Aw. Poor Farina.
I'm surprised you're making yourself go through all of this.
Maybe you've taken on a bit too much in one go.
I can't let myself see only the things I want to see. How would that make me any different from before?
Good point, Farina.
Look! There seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
Oh no. Not staying quiet either.
Probably time we made a move.
Probably.
How about we check out Spina di Rasula's ship?
Yeah.
We should have a view of the whole of Poisson from there.
Great idea.
I'm sorry. You probably just wanted a relaxing stroll.
Hey.
And here I am dumping all this heavy stuff on you.
No apology needed. We're here to support you, and nothing more. It's heavy stuff. I'm more than willing to help you carry that burden.
We don't mind. It's actually refreshing to see a different side of you.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I appreciate your company, so please don't disappear just yet.
We won't.
I don't know whether you can tell, but the years of suffering and loneliness aren't the only reason I have a hard time facing up to who I used to be.
Aww.
As I stand here by the ship, I can't get the images of the rising water out of my mind.
I mean, it's traumatic.
One after another, people were taken by the water. All those treasured lives and memories washed out of existence in an instant.
God.
They thought their god would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, a divine power would save them from harm.
But there was no divine power to save them with.
And all the while, I played my part to perfection to convince them that was true.
Oh.
But then the floodwaters finally came, and the Hydro Archon did nothing.
Oh, but it's not your fault.
You shouldn't look at it like that. You were only doing your duty.
Yeah, don't be so harsh on yourself.
I've had to go through so many moments like that for the sake of protecting the truth. As time went on, it got harder and harder to bear.
Yeah.
And I became more lonely and isolated.
Yeah, by the time we found her, she was desperate for release from her mission. To be able to tell somebody.
Eventually, I realized I had nothing left except the truth. I became terrified of completely failing in my task and was haunted by the thought of being left all alone, weeping on my throne.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we were able to avoid the worst-case scenario thanks to the help of heroic individuals such as yourselves.
You say that, but honestly, without you, all would have been lost. The entirety of Fontaine. I mean, don't sell yourself short.
Everyone rose to their responsibilities, and I finally regained my freedom. But on some level, freedom also means no longer being needed. I have no further use to people.
Oh, no. No, don't think like that. Don't say that. You could be their director. You could, I'm sure there's plenty of things you could do that would be of use to people. And if nothing else, I mean, you're our friend.
Paimon would have never imagined you'd see it that way.
Think of your freedom as your reward.
A reward?
Yeah. Because now you can finally speak your heart. You don't have to be anguished and alone anymore.
I guess so. And back then, I didn't even dare to dream about having someone to confide in.
Yeah, it's so tragic too.
I was scared of someone recognizing me for who I truly was.
Not even
and
Nuvia.
Exposing the secret I swore to protect. Believe in the Farina you see on stage. She is the one you can trust. I had to keep all my feelings, all my curiosity about life to myself. No one could be allowed to know.
Oh, that... Such isolation.
That's what I really meant when I said I'm no good at maintaining relationships.
So that's where you were coming from. Paimon totally thought you were just a bit of a diva at heart.
No. Paimon, Farina is a sweetheart at heart.
Could you please get off my case? I don't know what's gotten into you today. I'm making an effort here. You could at least try to do the same.
Yes. Bad, Paimon. Bad. What Paimon meant to say was, she doesn't like to see you so down.
I do. I once had nothing but the truth, and now I'm finally free to live my own life again. And even though I have no idea where I'm going right now, at least the choice is in my hands.
Aw, yeah.
All right, it's about time to head back. Paulo should have finished the ending by now.
Hopefully.
Sure. Okay, let's head back and check it out.
Man. Honestly, Farina probably could use some therapy at this point. Someone to help her, wade through 400 years of isolation, desperation, loneliness, and crushing responsibility. Only to be scorned and mocked and hated. Good news or bad news,
Didn't
Polo?
you say you needed to watch what you eat? You're supposed to be cutting down on fried foods, not wolfing down copious quantities of fish and chips, you know?
I don't know. Copious quantities of fish and chips sounds fantastic, though.
Come on. It's not every day we get to dine at Spina di Rosula's expense.
True.
Can you believe how generous she is? I'm not about to pass on free food.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, my character doesn't need to be slim and good looking. That's your job.
Are you kidding me right now? It's not your character's health I'm worried about, it's yours.
Aw.
I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin yours by filling yourself up with junk all the time.
Understandable, but remember, it is his life and his body.
Oh no, looks like they're arguing again. We're back! Could you maybe put your differences aside for a moment?
Is Polo ready?
Ah, you're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Rosula's VIP treatment in your stead.
Nice, nice.
Paulo's nearly done. We shouldn't have to wait too much longer.
Wonderful.
Great! So you were discussing your characters, right? We heard she's playing the Oceanid who turns into a human girl. What about you?
Me? I'm an Oceanid too.
Oh?
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he outgrew that role. Well, the costume at least. So now he's
Rip.
playing the boar instead.
Aw. That's mean.
Sorry.
Paimon.
The boar's not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid, yes?
Oh.
That's right. He has some pretty memorable lines too, like when he imparts some solemn words of wisdom to the little Oceanid. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
I've been saying.
It's the most important line in the whole script. I think it's a symbolic statement about our director's life and legacy. She kept quiet about all the trials and tribulations she faced in running our troupe, allowing us to devote ourselves fully to performing. It was only after she was gone that we realized how tough her job really was.
Really? The analogy is becoming better and better.
You mentioned earlier about the troupe is like your home.
Yeah. I was born with an incurable illness, and once my family found out it couldn't be treated, they decided they didn't want me anymore.
Freaking bastards.
I spent some years taking whatever work I could find and trying to manage my illness with various medicines. But whenever I had a bad flare-up, I'd be lying in an alleyway for days at a time. It was like that until the director found me one day. She told me I had a great voice and asked if I was interested in studying singing from her. I said yes.
The director was a good person.
She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing and act, helped me find Mora for my meds, took care of me when my condition decided to flare up. I know it was all a huge burden on her.
Maybe, but she sounds awesome.
She sounds like a really incredible person.
She does.
She really was. She gave everything she had to her troupe and the people in it. All of us were so proud to call her our director. I was a lost child too when she found me.
Oh?
As the child of a murderer. My parents weren't around when I was little, so I got sent to an orphanage.
Yeah. That one, that tracks.
The other kids were always picking fights with me. They'd say things like, "Come on, you must be pretty tough if you're the son of a murderer." It was just to taunt me, though. I was an easy target, and they knew it.
Bastards.
One day, I got beaten up so bad that I just couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I lost all faith in humanity by that point. Thought the whole world was out to get me.
Oh. In reality, of course, the whole world probably didn't even know you existed.
Let me guess. Fortunately, the next person you ran into was the director.
Of course.
Yeah. For the first time in my life, I was somewhere I felt safe. And I promised myself I'd stay here until the day the group parted ways.
The day you hoped would never come.
But now is
How
here.
times change.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here. There's someone I need to introduce you to. This is our new artistic consultant, Miss Farina.
Farina?
Yep.
The Farina?
The one and only.
Oh my god! How did you manage to wrangle that?
Through his connections to us, the Traveler and Paimon.
Please,
Just props.
the honor is all mine. I was profoundly moved to hear about your troupe and your wonderful director.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do something to help.
I was gonna say, perhaps knowing the Traveler is of roughly the same level for people at this point as knowing the former Archon.
Same here.
Yeah. Well, no, Paimon, we wanted a massive payday, remember?
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'll try to calm down. Now, where was I?
Ending for the script?
Ah, yes, the script, of course. Let me give you a rundown of how the story unfolds in my version of the script.
Please.
I'm sure you're already familiar with the beginning of the story. A little Oceanid decides she wants to become a human, against the wishes of her family.
Right.
She finds love and friendship in the bustling city. But then, disaster strikes. The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The soil is becoming arid, plants and flowers are withering, and the people begin to panic.
I mean, you guys do seem to be pulling this with inspiration from reality.
The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to do something about it and investigate the truth of the matter together. In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused the fresh water to flee the land, as if driven by a consciousness of its own.
Consciousness? You mean the water is sentient?
I mean, in this kind of is, in the sense that, I mean, there's Oceanids.
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually quite a few stories that explore this theme.
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, she immediately understands how the water is feeling. She then tells her lover about her true identity, as well as the truth behind the crisis. Her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, unbeknownst to them, there were some people eavesdropping when she revealed her secret.
Oh no. Assholes. Bad guys.
The little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible for driving the water away. And faces the greatest dilemma of her life.
It really is just like you, Farina. Honestly.
And then?
That's what she wants to know.
In the end, she makes the brave decision to sacrifice herself to save her lover and the rest of humanity.
I mean, that's kind of what happened with Farina as well.
Huh? But didn't they all treat Cleo like a villain? Why would she
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up for her.
Yeah.
Through her love for her human partner, she was able to find an even greater love, one that extended to all of humanity. Surely the biggest strength of Cleo's character.
There's actually something else that bothers me.
What?
You know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And she never had the chance to become a hero in our world.
No, but you know someone who the director loved who kinda did.
If we're serious about dedicating this show to her memory, we should make the ending as true to life as possible.
So tragedy.
What about if the little Oceanid is hounded to death by people who hate her, her lover makes sure her secret never gets out, and humanity continues down the path to extinction?
That's pretty dark as far as endings go, are you sure?
That sounds like too cruel of an ending to me. And perhaps a little irresponsible to present to the audience.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to Director Aureli's death, both arbitrary and meaningless. On the day when she went missing, Director Aureli had instructed us all, somewhat out of the blue, to leave the court of Fontaine and wait for her outside the city.
Really? She knew something was gonna happen?
We waited and waited at the rendezvous point, but she never came. By the time we returned to the city, she disappeared without a trace. We looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Increasingly, all the signs seemed to point to her being the latest victim in the serial disappearances case.
Right. Which of course she was.
The director was the kindest soul in the world, yet she was senselessly sacrificed for the sake of a so-called experiment by someone who had nothing to do with her at all.
He was a real piece of work.
But doesn't the way she suddenly told you to leave the city suggest that maybe she had some sense of what was about to happen?
Maybe.
It almost seems as if she was moving you to safety.
Yeah.
I've been trying to follow up on that ever since, but all my efforts so far have turned up nothing. Villemont might know something, but he won't open up to me.
Villemont? The one who's playing the role of the villain?
Oh, we should probably go talk to him next.
Yeah. He's been overwhelmed by grief. I think the director's death hit him hardest of all.
Grief? Guilt, more like.
Guilt?
Also, I have a hard time imagining that anyone took it harder than me.
I don't know.
Because, well, speaking of the play being true to life, I was deeply, madly in love with Aureli.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
What? You kept that one quiet.
It was a secret. It was a pining that he didn't ever expect to go anywhere, probably.
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secrets from each other. We'll never be able to agree on the ending if we can't be honest about how we feel.
Right. Work through your feelings. Kind of like Farina is needing to.
I did tell her how I felt once, but she turned me down pretty much straight away.
Ah.
She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her, and she'd never considered us as potential romantic partners.
That's probably fair.
Not that it came as a shock or anything. It was what I was expecting to hear. So I told her I'd always be there for the troupe, and I'd always be there for her. I said, maybe one day in the future, when everyone's settled into their own lives and on the up and up, and managing the troupe no longer required her constant attention.
I don't know. I'm guessing not.
Well, maybe then she could reconsider what she really wanted in her life.
Guess it's all a moot point at this point, though.
And now, that day will never come.
Yeah, it's sad.
Paulo.
So if I'm the one writing this ending, then I'm gonna make sure it does right by O'Reilly. I won't let anyone get in the way of that.
I mean, fair. You should do right by O'Reilly.
In that case, you have to straighten things out with Vilmont once and for all, face to face.
You gotta.
We've all had our differences of opinion over the ending, but those two have never seen eye to eye on anything. One of them has to compromise if we're ever going to reach a final decision.
Well, if that's where we're at, looks like it's time to go visit Vilmont.
I agree, Paimon.
Are you ready to face the truth?
Honestly, I'm slightly terrified. But for the sake of our final performance, I'll do whatever it takes.
Good.
Funny you should ask, though. You really do get what I'm going through right now.
I mean, this story is decently mirroring of her life.
I certainly do. Come on, everyone. Allons-y!
Allons-y. Vilmont.
This is tough going. Delphi, are you sure you can manage in your condition?
I'm sure she's fine.
I could act.
Oh, damn it. Oh,
As if this journey
some
wasn't tough
slimes.
enough already without a roadblock.
They're not really blocking the road, Paimon. They're kind of off to the side.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. We don't need to take a detour.
I mean, true, but...
Wait, why are you all looking at me? You're not seriously expecting me to fight, are you?
No, I would never. I'm still mildly curious of... Like, you had long life, but did you retain any of the other actual Archon powers while you were acting as the Archon? I mean, based off everything we know, I'm guessing not.
We're just curious, that's all. I don't think anyone's ever seen Furina in a fight before.
Exactly.
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her powers so it could be converted into Indemnitium. Miss Furina said so herself.
I forget, did you say that before? No, yeah, you said that during the trial, didn't you?
Precisely. And I'm not even the Hydro Archon anymore, so all my power is gone anyway.
Right. I don't think a lot of the public actually knows the full truth about what happened with you, do they?
As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just stay put. I'm more like a damsel in distress more than anything.
We will save you, do not worry, Furina.
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment is unbearable.
C'est la vie. This doesn't require god-level powers. Don't you know any self-defense? Nah.
C'est la vie indeed. Alas, I am forced to watch on helplessly as a more brave and seasoned adventurer than I swoops in to save the day.
No. You don't have to butter me up, Furina. Like I said, I feel like we owe you everything.
Aw, too bad. I was so pumped to feast my eyes on fight mode Furina.
I would pay to see that. I guess we kind of did. We got to see it during her demo. It was hilarious and adorable.
Sorry to leave all the heavy lifting to you.
Don't worry, piece of cake.
Cake.
Strike a
See, you are gonna fight.
Get with me.
Settle down.
Damn it. Messed that up. This team really is
Out of my way.
just tailor-made
No,
to
no.
not be suitable for my team. I mean, Seriously.
As one with wind and cloud.
Settle down.
There we go.
Bravo! Good
Much better.
show. You certainly live up to your reputation.
Thank you. I feel that was
Yeah,
embarrassing
thank
against
you.
slimes, but
Anyway, the path is cleared now, so onwards and upwards.
like, normally we should obliterate slimes, but oh well.
Vilma, are you there?
Vilma,
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady Farina doing here?
why are you in a tent?
I can explain. We've been rounding up the whole troop. We now have everyone except you.
Yeah, no, that doesn't explain the Farina part, though, Dolphy. Dolphy explains the whole sequence of events so far to Vilma.
So, you think knowing the truth about the director's disappearance will help you write an ending to the script that pleases everyone?
Something like that.
I care just as much as everyone else about making the Little Oceanid a success.
Right.
That's why I wanted to wait until after the show.
To what?
If I open this can of worms now, I
Oh,
just don't want to make
to
things
tell them.
difficult between us.
I see.
We're supposed to be a unit when we're on stage.
Are you somehow responsible?
Fiamma, avoiding the truth will not help anyone. Unless you mean to suggest that Aureli's death had something to do with you.
Yeah, like that's the only thing I could think of.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's practically, I mean, that implies a confession, Vilma. Whether it is or isn't, it's how people will take it.
Listen, Vimo. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame. I never brought it up to anyone. But now, I've made up my mind to put it all on the table. I'm prepared to face everything, to sacrifice everything for the sake of the show.
The show must go on.
The Little Oceanid cannot be complete unless we do justice to Aurelie on an emotional level.
This is why people think of you as not being the smart one.
Rip.
As you all know already, the troupe was kept afloat not from ticket sales, but donations from the audience. Of course, that was nowhere
Right.
near enough. We took on side jobs when we weren't performing, but even then, the troupe's financial situation was pretty dire.
I mean, you actually sound okay. You guys remind me of a certain Oni gang from Inazuma. You just need a Shinobu.
So, anyway, one day after a show, a merchant came to me and offered us a huge sponsorship. In return, we just had to provide the audience with their drinks during performances.
Oh no.
It seemed like a win-win, so I said yes to it on the spot without consulting the director. It was only when the merchant came to deliver the goods that I realized the drink in question was synth.
Isn't that the drink peddled by the culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
I remember that it induces a state of euphoria, but causes significant harm to the body.
I freaked out when I saw the boxes. And I told the director everything right away. She was completely shocked as well.
Okay.
But she didn't reprimand me for making the decision without consulting her. Instead, she contacted the merchant and stated that the troupe could not agree to this collaboration.
And this, of course, the merchant was probably the guy who was responsible.
The merchant was furious, berated us for going back on our word, and threatened to sue us for damages. The amount was astronomical. There was no way we'd be able to pay.
And then,
The director went to talk to him alone.
I was going to sort it on my own, but the director stopped me. She said that this was an issue for the whole troupe and it wasn't my fault. But things only got worse from there. The synth merchant just wouldn't let up. And suddenly, the director told us all to leave the city one day. I knew then that things must have reached a boiling point.
Yeah, I don't think you're as much to blame for this as you think you are. I mean, sure, you could have told the director, and you probably should have, but that wouldn't necessarily have changed whether you were going to take the deal and then back out of the deal when you saw what the delivery was.
I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and after the director disappeared, I was even more afraid to say anything.
You brought the director to the attention of the synth dealers. Your mistake gave them a motive to kidnap and murder her. Oof.
Yeah, I got Aurelie killed. There, I said it. Happy now?
I mean, not happy, but like I said, you're not... I don't think I would truly blame you.
Hey, don't say that.
You traitor!
No.
You knew Aurelie was in danger. Why in God's name didn't you tell us?
Well, no, he probably should have told you that. Yeah, he was scared, but...
What do you mean, you were afraid? This was a life and death situation. We could have saved her!
Maybe.
How could you be so stupid?
Please, try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, listen to him. You need to stay calm.
I don't know if it would make you feel any better, but she isn't actually dead. I mean, she's just reverted back to being an Oceanid. Which, I mean, is what all of you once were.
Stay calm? How can I stay calm? This guy got Aurelie murdered. She was the love of my life.
Well...
And he has the gall to try and high-road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show. How about taking some responsibility for what he's done?
All I can say is I'm sorry. Truly. I wanted to apologize to everyone in the troupe, but that won't bring back the director. What good is my apology now?
Well, apologies aren't about fixing what's broken. Nah, not like that.
I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back. Beat me up if you want. Kill me if you prefer. It's what I deserve.
No. No, the individuals who murdered her perhaps deserve that. But your mistake was largely an innocent one. And then the secondary mistake of, not telling everyone. Slightly less innocent, but definitely not deserving of that.
End my life so I can meet the director and apologize to her in person.
Once again, not dead.
Get out of my sight! Go! Get lost! I don't ever want to see your face again!
That's enough! You've screamed and shouted at each other for long enough. Now pipe down, both of you!
Damn. Bringing out a bit of her regal authority.
Can you stop conflating the show on stage with your real-life relationships in the troupe? You keep saying that you want to use this final performance to pay tribute to your director and celebrate her life. How can you do that if you're just using it as an excuse to vent your own emotions?
She brings up a good point.
You're right.
That is very wise of you, Furina.
I'm sorry.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience's attention. And you're all used to seeing the director as the heart of the troupe.
Right.
But in her own life, her greatest desire wasn't to be the center of attention. I can tell how much she loved you all, and how much she loved the troupe.
There really are a lot of similarities between her and you, Furina. greatest desire wasn't to be the center of attention, but how much she cared for all of her people.
What she wanted was to build a warm home for all of her brothers and sisters, to shield you all from the storms that rage in the world outside. That's how you should remember her, and that's what you should be celebrating.
Right.
I understand why you're trying to make her the hero of the story, but isn't she your hero already?
Aw.
After everything she did for you?
Yeah.
So think hard about what that means. And then think again about what you hope to achieve by arguing with each other. If you really hate each other and can't reconcile your differences, then you could just call it quits now. Why bother with the final performance if the group is already fractured?
Well, I was gonna say wise beyond your years, but your years is a number of 400 or so, so... No. You have a wisdom of your age.
But you can't bring yourself to do that, can you? You care too much about Director O'Reilly and the home she built you all to let go.
What is it, Dolphy?
What are you laughing at? I don't see what's so funny.
Did she used to have these kinds of talks with all of you?
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that, for a moment there, it felt like our director was back with us again.
Oh.
If she'd seen Paulo and Vilmont at each other's throats like that, she would have scolded them exactly like you did, in that same stern voice.
I'm telling you guys, hire her on as your new director, troop manager.
Really? But she sounded like such a gentle person.
Of course she was. Even her harshest lectures came from a place of kindness, and it showed. She really was a truly outstanding person.
What you said, it really puts everything into perspective.
I'm truly sorry. I really meant for this to be a genuine apology, but I ended up making it all about me and my self-pity.
Well, it happens.
It's all right. Let's save all this for after the performance.
So, the ending. What are we gonna do about it?
Right, that's what we came here about in the first place.
Clearly, everyone needs to take a step back for now and reflect on what really matters. When emotions are running high, things get lost in the fray.
Good point.
The end of the story needs to focus back on O'Reilly herself. She's the true star of the show.
It might actually be possible to find out more about her fate. Yeah?
What do you mean?
We've talked to the Oceanids before.
The Traveler is right. You once investigated that underwater synth base and recovered items belonging to the victims.
I've also talked to the victims.
If you could find anything that O'Reilly left behind, perhaps we can get a better sense of what she went through in her final days.
I guess this works too.
You really think that's possible?
I'm not gonna guarantee anything, but, you know, possible.
I trust that nobody would object to the ending of the story being based on O'Reilly's true feelings.
That seems perfect to me.
No.
Well, we'll leave this in your capable hands.
Thank you.
Come, let's pay a visit to the Palais Mermonia. The rest of you, head back to the rehearsal location for now and wait for our good news.
You're not, unwelcome on the premises of the Palais Mermonia. That's good. Hello, where is everyone? Oh, you were hiding behind the little, the sparklies.
You want to review some recovered items connected to victims of the serial disappearances case? But, that case has been closed for quite a while now.
But it's okay. It's a personal matter for some people related to the victim. Well, okay, not literally related, but the connections to the victim. Also, how is one of my favorite medicines doing today, Sadine?
Still, since you were the ones who discovered and submitted the evidence in the first place, you don't actually have to submit an application. Okay, please hold on. I'll have someone dig them out.
Thank you so much. Sadine sends a staff member to retrieve a box.
So, this is all O'Reilly left behind. Just whatever she was carrying on her person and this tattered old notebook.
Hey!
I mean, the
full of
notebook
script
is...
lines.
Yeah.
And sketches too. Looks like they show where the different props should be placed on stage.
Nice. I'd say a notebook would be extremely valuable
Let me take a look.
for us, our
Maybe
purposes.
there's something in here from after she was kidnapped.
Well, I guess it's possible.
Aha! I found something. To whoever discovers this diary.
Damn.
Let's see.
She knew it was gonna happen, didn't she?
Looks like she kept a detailed record of her captor's actions. She even mentions the truth behind the experiments on dissolving young women.
Damn.
If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back then, it would have been a conclusive piece of evidence proving Vacher's guilt.
Yeah. Damn. Can't believe we missed it.
Vacher took so many lives. It's still so unthinkable how many victims he had.
No kidding. And is, in fact, the one who truly deserves the troop's ire.
I guess O'Reilly must have written all of this down in the hope that her records would one day be of use to investigators. Wait, it cuts off.
Something wrong?
Her handwriting here gets patchier and more illegible by the line. She probably didn't have much strength left.
I'm not sure we should actually show this to them. I mean, maybe they have a right to see it, but with something like this, I don't know. Feels cruel, almost.
Her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourselves.
That bad, huh? Relly's notes. Someone else was taken. That makes 6. Or perhaps the 7th. Someone tried to escape yesterday but was caught. She hasn't been seen since. Was that yesterday? Maybe not. I've long since lost track of time. Sorry. I don't know if writing this is of any use or how much longer I can do it for. I can already see my fate approaching. But what terrifies me even more is the thought of seeing others from the troop here. Have I truly protected them? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I can write no more. Yikes. I think I have a fever and my old stomach troubles have returned. But nobody has given me any medicine. I suppose I am more fortunate than Creasy. The pain keeps her awake all night. I suppose they think that anything goes so long as the experimental subjects can be used up before they die. Bastards. It is so damp here. I have given her my blanket. So cold. So cold. So cold. As long as one persists, all things will pass. There will be a reward for hard work. I like to tell them such things. But it is I who am losing my grip. If anyone sees this troop safe, them important, please, farewell, apologize, life, perform, future. Regret, Cleo. The page is an absolute mess. The writer's pen seems to have wandered its surface at random. Only some words can be made out. Barely at that. One more page, though. From this page onward, the diary stops, to be replaced with lyrics from musicals. Some are in the form of newspaper clippings, others are handwritten with many crossings out and changes. It is apparent that the pages have been referenced often, and this was the personal notebook of artistic director O'Reilly. So those were her final words. Damn.
She was so terrified.
Yeah. Understandable. She watched a girl get dissolved right in front of her. Had to wait for her own death in silence.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes of her troop, but at the end of the day, she was only human.
Yeah.
I can't bear to think how painful and lonely her final days must have been.
It's tough.
Wait. This part on the last page sounds strangely familiar.
Which part? Flipping through the notebook, the lyrics continue. However, one page has been torn out, folded up, and placed next to the last blank page. At the bottom of the folded note are 2 new lines O'Reilly has written, in handwriting much more legible than before. But it seems that they took her both great effort and a great deal of time to write. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want? Because I'm an older sister to them. I love them. If you become human.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
I, once again, must point out the parallels, Farina. Though you, well, I guess she did give you the choice, didn't she? I think she did, if I remember right.
Isn't that the most important line in the Little Oceanid?
Oh.
Because I am an older sister to them.
So fitting. So poignant.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she didn't regret her decision. Even as she sat in silence, waiting for death to come.
Oof.
I'm sure this is what the troupe would have hoped to hear as well.
Probably.
She had their utmost trust, admiration, and love, and she truly deserved it.
She did.
Let's go. It's time for them to learn Director O'Reilly's final thoughts.
Though I stand by you truly deserving it too. I may not have believed it when I first met you, but that's just because of how damn good a job you are. You damn good an actor you are. Like, holy cow, Farina. Back to the troupe. After reading through the notebook, some are lost for words, some weep bitterly, and some grind their teeth and howl with rage. Yeah. All understandable reactions. A long time passes before the group is able to calmly come together and finally make a decision.
She deserves a hero's farewell. If that's the only way to convey to the audience the courage and selflessness that she showed in the face of death, then it's a meaningful way to end the story.
Perhaps.
Even in the last moments of her life, she was still leaving a trail for others to follow.
She did.
She did her best to protect as many people as possible, even if it meant sacrificing herself. We know what choice our little Oceanid would have made now. I don't think any more discussion is necessary. Well, Vilmont, if we put the past aside for now, do you think you can bring yourself to go ahead with the show?
Come on.
I will channel all my regret and put it into my performance to make this a show worthy of our director.
There you go. And afterwards, he's probably gonna challenge you to a duel or something.
I won't ask for your forgiveness, and you don't need to worry about my feelings. This final farewell show should be about Director Aurelie and her alone.
Fair enough.
Then it seems like we've reached a consensus. I have a feeling that this will turn out to be the most mesmerizing performance of your lives.
I think they'll do just fine.
Really? How can you be so sure when you've never even seen them perform before?
They're invested, Paimon. And she's an expert.
Don't underestimate my experience.
Seriously.
After watching a countless number of musicals, I've learned one important thing.
Like, she is, of anything, legitimately an expert on musical theater at this point.
If you want to move the
Or
audience
theater in
with
general.
your music, you must fully commit and immerse yourself in your role, pouring all your emotion into your performance. And aren't human emotions love, hate, regret, and hope just the most mesmerizing things in this world?
They are.
I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this story to life on the stage than they are now.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Miss Farina. And thank you for supporting us through all this.
Then, let's not delay things any longer. We need to discuss the details of the ending and get it nailed down once and for all.
Yeah, you guys have like a day to do it too. You really need to push back this for this premiere, this performance.
Actually, before that, I'd like to make a proposal.
Oh?
During the curtain call, please allow me to use the director's name instead of my own.
Okay.
Huh? But then...
After all, this role was originally meant to be played by the director. I'm just filling in for her.
Okay.
Besides, a role commemorating her life should be associated with her name.
Well, if you're sure you're okay with that, I have no objection to it.
Honestly, it's not a terrible suggestion.
Now we're talking like a serious acting troupe. All right, I'll leave you to fine-tune your musical while I go and procure a stage.
Ooh.
Procure a stage?
Yeah. We're gonna perform on a big stage.
Oh, it's okay. Our usual place doesn't need a reservation.
Oh, but you're not going to your usual place. You're gonna give the performance of a lifetime. You deserve a stage appropriate for it.
That place? Oh, don't be silly. For an extraordinary show, we need an extraordinary stage. By which I, of course, mean the Opera Epiclese.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, wait, what?
You guys are in the big leagues now.
No. That's never going to work. It's far too fancy for the likes of us.
Too late. It's done.
What are you afraid of? Surely you don't think that Aurelie's story is unworthy of the grandest stage in Fontaine.
Well?
No, that's not what I meant.
It is supposed to be your grand finale, right?
It is. Believe in yourselves. Go big or go home.
I have no problem with it then. How about the rest of you?
Well,
I'll take your silence as a yes.
I guess we
Thank you
have
for
to.
giving us this opportunity. It really is a dream come true.
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, it'll reflect poorly on me too. Come on, we'll need to get the go-ahead from Nervilette. I know just where to find him.
Nuviette's gonna make a cameo in this. Oh, here he is. Well, Nuviette, do we have permission?
During the final scene, maybe we should stop the music just before Cleo takes the stage?
That's, I'm gonna leave all those decisions to you guys. I enjoy theater like this, but I'm no expert.
First Miss Farina, now the opera epiclese? If only the director was still with us.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. There's no point in dwelling on that now. We have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you're right. Now's not the time to get all melancholy.
It is not. Vilmont?
Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Burald? Nothing. Elaine? Nothing. Hello?
During the final scene, maybe we should stop the music just before Cleo takes the stage?
Nuvia isn't in the Palais Mormonia? I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. What are you doing? Over here. Hey, Nuviet. Say hi to Nuviet.
Look at that! Looks like I guessed right.
You were just guessing?
Oh. There we go. Now it's more accurate.
I knew you'd be here.
Man, first time we've seen them together since, well, the Archon quest, which, to be fair, was the last thing we did, but still.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss Farina. And you too, Traveler and Paimon. What might I assist you with today?
Good to see you. I want to ask you, how are you treating Miss Farina? I hope she isn't having to pay for that house of hers, and that she's getting some compensation for her centuries of dedicated service. Yes, she was a bit of a failure as an Archon, but she was a fake Archon, and that was her job.
I would like to book the Opera Epiclese for an event. You see...
Share the story of the little Oceanid with
I
Nuviet.
understand. The process for booking the Opera Epiclese is complex and can be somewhat cumbersome. But given that the request is coming from the three of you, I see no reason to make things unduly difficult.
Thank you. Thank you, Nuviet.
The story of the little Oceanid is most fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing it performed on stage.
Ooh. Should we tell them that they're gonna have Nuviet in the audience?
I will say, however, that I am surprised to see your passion for the performing arts rekindled after all that has happened.
I know, I love it though.
Huh? What do you mean? Do I look excited?
Yeah, you've taken an interest.
Yes, and this is the first time that I've seen you like this since your departure from deityhood.
At first, I just felt bad about rejecting them. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about their situation.
Right.
But one thing led to another, and... well, here we are.
Nuviet, I gotta ask you, having spent actual centuries with her, how uncanny is it to compare the real Farina with the Farina you've known all this time? I'm fascinated to hear your perspective on that.
In the past, we sat in our high chairs in the court, giving our opinions on isolated cases, all while knowing very little about the human stories behind each and every one.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I finally become an ordinary person and gained my freedom, but I've developed a great sense of curiosity about their lives.
Aw. I mean, you're human now, too. I mean, you always were.
I am truly delighted to see you find a new lease on life.
I know, right?
Now that you've regained some confidence, have you had any thoughts regarding a return to the stage?
No, she made a promise not to.
Why would you suddenly ask a question like that?
Do you have a role in mind for her, Nuviet?
Well, if the Little Oceanid turns out to be a great success, it will no doubt become a classic. Many theater companies are certain to add it to their repertoire.
Oh, yeah.
The experiences and decisions of the protagonist, Cleo, are all modeled after your own.
I know, right?
Naturally, this makes you eminently suited to playing the leading role.
That's what I've been saying. It really is 1-to-1.
It would truly be a shame if you did not take this opportunity to allow audiences to enjoy your outstanding acting talents once more.
I mean, it is her greatest skill, but she truly has lost her passion for it. Well, I don't want to press her too hard, but...
Haven't I already made myself clear? I won't act or perform in any role ever again. No exceptions.
I really can't fault her for that.
Nor do I think it is any great shame. There is no lack of fine actors or inspirational stories, either on or off the stage.
True.
This experience is a case in point. I feel like I've learned a lot, and it has already been well worth the price of admission. I must admit, though, I'm a little envious. They're quite fortunate to be able to bid farewell to their past in such a magnificent manner.
Oh, having a little more trouble yourself. I mean, your past is a little heavier, but...
I see. Well, I'm glad to learn that you have found a role to play that you enjoy, be it on the stage or not.
Yeah, that's all I really want, is for her to be happy.
I sincerely hope the show will serve as the grandest of finales. I will have my staff book the date and mail the relevant paperwork to the troupe once the details are confirmed.
Fantastic. Once again, thank you so much, Nuviet. You're doing us a real solid here. And get this, she won't have to act, but I think she would make an excellent stage director.
Thanks, Nervalette.
You are very welcome.
Man, we've had Nuviet and Navia in this Farina quest. I love it.
Many people were once enthralled by Lady Farina's performances, myself included.
Really? Wow, yeah. I had no idea you partook in her performances. And I'm assuming you're talking about how... I mean, we never really saw it, but it sort of showed up in the trailers, and I think it was mentioned a couple times, but talking about the performances she put on. Well, putting on her actual performance.
I hope that one day she'll be able to understand that our appreciation was always sincere.
I hope so too. Yeah. People didn't necessarily respect her as an Archon, but doesn't mean they didn't love her in their own way. Do you hear that, Farina? Good news, ladies and gentlemen.
Good news, everyone. It's done. The Opera Epiclese is booked.
And you have a very special guest.
Thanks to my eloquent and impassioned speech, Monsieur Nervalette was moved to provide us with a fitting stage for this special performance.
Of course.
We've had to fight every step of the way for this opportunity, but we now have all of the ingredients necessary to stage a truly spectacular performance.
See, right now you're acting like the director of this troupe, and it really is the perfect role for you.
A touching story, a magnificent venue, and last but not least, a passionate and dedicated cast. Now, let's work together and make this show the best it can be.
Yeah, we only have like one day till opening, so...
This is truly wonderful.
Have you guys had any practice? Do you know your lines, your stage movements, directions? Is costuming done? That is so much. Why did you schedule it for so soon?
The sooner we can finalize the ending, the more time we'll have to rehearse. Fiamal and I just went over some parts of the script and tweaked a few things. I think it's really going to resonate with the audience now.
Good.
Wow, you two had a constructive conversation? That's great!
Oh, communication is vital to any good performance.
Very true.
Look at us. We've come so far. I never could have pictured this scene a few days ago.
Yeah, a few days ago you were kind of panicking.
It's amazing! drama queen about it all. She's really fired everyone up.
But that's her. I mean, she is royalty, Paimon. I think drama queen is her true title. The queen of drama. I'm really looking forward to the final production.
Please feel free to give us any comments or suggestions you have. We really value your input.
All right, my suggestion is to delay your opening by at least a week, preferably a month.
Hey, Loic, get over here. Time to practice the opening number.
Aww. Farina directing them. Aww. Paimon's confused. I wonder what Traveler is talking about back
Cleo.
there.
She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
Village chief played by Vilmont. Siamaka. Oh, they got the stage set up. Oh, there we are.
This has nothing to do with
He
her.
needed a dramatic
The
pause.
ignorance and hatred of our people is to blame. How can we hope to win back the water's favor if we don't change our ways?
Cleo's a lover, played by Palo.
This guy could be
Hello.
useful. Take him hostage. If Cleo wants him back, she'll have to show herself.
Leave this place, O little Oceanid, and never, ever look back!
Where's the little Oceanid? Is she sick? Is that how we're gonna...
Everyone's really throwing themselves into their roles. I haven't seen such a fine performance in a long time.
Do you enjoy seeing the performance from this side of things rather than from the audience?
If only.
Yeah. That's how we're gonna end up forcing Farina back onto the stage.
What should we do? It's almost time for her to take the stage.
Why does it have to be now?
Good makeup, you know, every Oceanid in human form we've seen has been this blue hair.
Hey, what's going on? You're due on
I
stage
think
any
it's a different
second
shade
now.
of blue usually. It's like, oh no.
Not again. But why? What about your new meds? Did they stop working?
You didn't stop taking them, did you?
They've been getting less and less effective over time. I've had to keep increasing my dose.
Do you have doctor's orders to increase your dose? Because that's dangerous if you know, are just doing it by yourself.
What? I thought they cure it. So they were only managing your symptoms?
Damn.
I figured whatever it took to get me through this final performance.
Dolphy, you really shouldn't have.
How could you do this to yourself? And after that lecture you gave me about not looking after my health.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I'm sorry. I've let everyone down.
You... This is a conversation for another time. How can the show go on without its star performer?
The show must go on. If only there was someone who could take the reins. Someone who knows the lines and is the greatest actor that Fontaine has ever seen.
Miss Farina, I'd like to make a request of you.
Oh, I'm so sorry about this, Farina.
Say no more. If you're sick, you need to rest. I know what you're going to ask. Loic, your character has no more scenes, correct?
Oh, yeah. I think my scenes are all done. Although,
You
I
think or
do
you
have
know?
one more line. But I guess another guy in the troupe with a similar voice register could take it. Why?
Please take Delphi back to her place to rest. I'll sing the finale. From the sublime to the ridiculous. After all that, everything's come full circle.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't want to push you, but honestly, this is your true calling.
Thank you, Miss Farina. I'm so sorry to put you in this position after everything you said.
Never mind. What's done is done. It's really my own fault for getting in too deep.
Though I stand by her also being super suitable for just managing a theater troupe.
No one likes regrets, myself included. Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse so many times that I've learned Cleo's part by heart.
Aw.
I do not doubt your acting skills, but please allow me to ask just one more question. After all, this show is dedicated to the life and legacy of our director.
Yeah?
What, in your opinion, is the reason Cleo shines so brightly?
The reason Cleo shines so brightly. And your
It's
answer?
her pure heart.
Aw.
Despite all the pain and loneliness she had to endure, she
Mm,
never once stopped believing in the beauty in this world.
she really is, Farina. Honestly, you are born to play this role. You already played this role.
Well said.
Yeah, they don't have any idea just how much she's describing herself.
I leave Director O'Reilly in your hands.
No makeup. No outfit. She takes the stage once more. Hope we get to see it. Ah, yes.
Is she here yet?
Must she get here?
She's not coming!
You're wrong.
Love the style. Ah, there she is. Ooh, in French. Oh, it's beautiful. Dance in our step. The artwork's beautiful too.
But what about your wish?
My wish.
Oh, she's such a good actress.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness.
Oh.
Is this truly what you want?
Bittersweet fairy tale. Till the end of time. Oh. A vision. Is that just part of the story, or did that just actually happen? Bravo. Absolutely glorious. Yeah, standing ovation. Clap, you asshole. I'm gonna cross my arms.
Is it just me? Or was that Lady Farina on the stage just now?
Cross my arms, I'm too cool to clap, to enjoy theater. Yes, it was.
She hasn't been seen for a while now, and she just appears out of nowhere?
'Tis her way.
Gotta say, though, her acting skills are as superb as ever.
Oh, yeah. Better actress than anyone in Fontaine, or almost anyone in Fontaine even knows.
The Little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
Wait, that's not her name. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a doppelganger.
I've spent a lot of time out of the spotlight, and they didn't use my name during the curtain call either. Hopefully, not too many people recognized me.
You are extraordinarily recognizable, Farina. I don't know how anybody couldn't. There's no one. You do not have a doppelganger in this world. Oh, no. You have one doppelganger in this world, and it was yourself. And that self is also dead now, so...
It's too bad that I had to break the one clear rule I'd managed to make for myself, even if I had no choice.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I do think it was a beautiful performance, though.
Still, I have to admit that, despite everything, it felt good to be back on the stage again.
Yeah, because you truly enjoy the stage. Oh,
Finally,
that smile.
We would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss Farina.
There we go.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on.
Oh, so it was Farina after all.
Yep.
She's back.
Asterisk.
Honestly, what is he doing? He should have run that by me first.
Honestly, he should have, but... You're
All right,
so
calm
adorable.
down. Don't be mad. This was a group decision. We just didn't want your contributions to go unacknowledged.
Well, group minus Farina.
After all, it's been the rule in Fontaine since ancient times that everyone's work, visible or invisible, is equally deserving of recognition.
Hell yeah. I love that.
Yes, I know the rule, but it should still be applied on a case-by-case basis. I wasn't ready for this yet.
Oh, sorry.
It's no big deal. What's the worst that could happen?
Don't downplay her feelings about this Paimon. It was we made her break her rule, and yes, in the end, is there a lot of harm? No, probably not, but still. At most, you might be asked to sign a few autographs later.
Oh, yeah? Well, since you think it's so easy, you can sign them for me.
I mean, it's true. She's probably quite the experienced autograph signer at this point.
This is a great chat and all, but can we talk about that crazy thing that happened during the show? It nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
The vision actually descended?
Paimon flew over to where she was supposed to be and was about to drop the prop vision, and then suddenly, a real one popped out of thin air!
Awesome. Wait, so is this how she gets her 3 little water friends? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. She's not gonna be alone ever again.
Oh, that.
Is she... Do any of the other Archons have visions visible on them? I should check.
I've got no idea what happened there either. But hey, it worked pretty well, didn't it?
Yep.
I'll bet the audience has never seen such a realistic prop.
Wait, what about Dolphy? I wonder how she's doing.
Hope she's okay.
Oh, let's go check on her as soon as we finish clearing the stage.
Yes. Plus, she'll definitely want to hear how the end of the show
Ah,
went.
it's a shame she couldn't see it.
If nothing else, we can safely say that we accomplished what we set out to do.
Yeah. enjoy the performance, Kiramoto.
Did anyone see where Miss Farina went? Oh, I want to get her autograph, but I can't find her anywhere.
I'm sure her autograph doesn't come for free. But here you go. To Sol and Sabine.
I thought Cleo's actress sang very well. Why did they swap her out at the end?
I don't know. Maybe that's just how it was scripted.
Yeah, I'm glad you're not thinking too hard about it. Evra and Connie.
I wasn't expecting such an incredible performance from an amateur troupe. They didn't seem out of place on the big stage at all.
Nah, I think they could, if they wanted to, absolutely keep going. As long as they get a new director.
Yeah, their technique could use some polish, but the performance in general felt very believable. Hit all the right emotional notes. I think it'll stay with me for a while.
That's all they can ask for. It's high praise. No more. Oh, no, yeah, we got Veos and Gignac.
What a surprise! Seeing Miss Farina on the stage? This ticket was money well spent.
No kidding.
Yeah, I agree. Say what you want about her, but she's flawless when she's on stage.
Damn straight. And no, don't say what you want about her. Say only kind things, please. Because pretty much every negative you think about her has major asterisks next to it. Okay, Venti wears a vision. Yeah, I think they all do. I think someone mentioned a long time ago that it was as like a disguise, basically, so that people don't get suspicious of them having elemental powers.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
All right. There they are. She's looking a little better, maybe.
You're back.
How you feeling, Dolphy?
She's doing okay.
Good.
Her condition stabilized after taking some of her original medication. From experience, though, I'd say she still needs a few more days of rest.
Wait, so her original medication was fine? Why did you switch, Dolphy?
How did the performance go? Was it a success? Did the audience like it?
Was perfect. They loved it.
You'll be glad to know it was fantastic. Also, you're not gonna believe what happened while Farina was on the stage. You'll probably be able to read all about it in the Steambird first thing tomorrow morning.
Probably, assuming anyone realized what happened.
That's wonderful. I'm so sorry I failed to see it through to the end.
It's okay.
I guess I was wrong to try and tough it out to begin with.
Yes, you were. Don't try to tough out stuff like that. That's how you get yourself hurt more or worse.
Oh, don't worry about it. Like they told me after announcing my name during the curtain call, everyone's work deserves recognition.
That too.
Even though you couldn't see it through to the final scene, the audience was very impressed by your performance.
They were.
It's safe to say that you made your mark on this memorial show.
Well, one way or another, we did it.
Yeah, you did.
I've had bad luck ever since I was born, so I never expect things to go smoothly in life. I'm just happy to know that we went out on a high note. That's all that matters.
You sure you want to go out, though? I stand by. I think you guys can succeed, especially now that your name is known.
Blaming your bad luck again, are we? Maybe if you didn't push yourself past your limits so much, your illness wouldn't be flaring up all the time.
Possible.
Oh, don't you start. I don't have the energy to argue with you right now.
Good. Don't argue. You speaking facts.
Aw, you two clearly care a lot about each other.
They do. They all do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, Lowick.
You mean we never stop arguing with each other?
Yes, like an old married couple. Facepalm. Classic
So,
patented Paimon
any
stare.
plans for the next step? After the brilliant performance you put on, the reputation of your troupe is sure to spread through Fontaine like wildfire. You won't have to disband if you don't want to.
She's right, you guys.
You could capitalize on the rave reviews and license out the Little Oceanid to the bigger theater troupes out there.
Also true.
That would do wonders for your financial situation.
I doubt they want to part with that story, but...
No, we should still disband.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's what we all agreed to.
Okay, but...
After all that's happened, I should give you guys some space. But maybe our paths will cross again one day.
Maybe.
Hey, don't just walk off!
I guess it wasn't meant to be.
I still want to keep performing, so I might join another troupe. After watching Miss Farina's performance, I think I'm starting to understand our director's infatuation with musicals.
Oh, musicals are wonderful. I love them so much.
You should do it. It suits you.
All
I'd
theater is
originally
wonderful,
hoped
but...
to keep performing too, but I don't know if my health will allow me to.
Yeah, I feel like most modern theater is in the form of musicals these days.
Oh, so now you finally got your priorities in order. I guess I'll hold off until you've properly recovered as well. What about you, Miss Farina? Any future plans?
Yeah, I'm very curious. Enjoying the stage again, change your mind, or maybe you'll take the director path?
Well, frankly, I think a return to obscurity is no longer an option for me.
Sorry.
I'm sure a slew of consultancy requests will hound me wherever I go, until I finally acquiesce.
Probably.
You rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks at the end of the show.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's quite all right. No need to apologize. What I meant to say is that this whole experience has shown me that perhaps I'm not as averse to a return to the stage as I'd previously imagined.
Well, I'm glad we could, in a slightly mean way, well, not, you volunteered basically at the end, but I'm glad we could show you that you don't hate it as much as you thought you would.
Maybe Nervilette was right. Maybe Cleo is the right role for me.
It is. You're basically acting out your story.
I still don't wish to pretend to be someone else, but I do have a desire to express myself. So, maybe the show will go on for me after all.
Telling you, middle ground. Run a troupe, be a director. There's no need to draw lines in the sand. Just do whatever feels right to you.
Yeah. There was once a time when I was an actress in a masquerade, seeking only to hide the truth.
How was it? That's such a weird thing. An actress putting on or pretending to be an actress. Well, my point is 2 layers of acting.
But from now on, I want to spend my time learning real stories about real people and how they touch the lives of others around them.
Hell yeah.
I want to watch them blossom and wither, see them refined on the page, retold on the stage, and remembered long into the future. I'm sure this is what captivated director O'Reilly as well.
Probably.
Sounds like you're ready to stop running from your true calling. The more you get out into the world, the more you'll discover what a fascinating place it is.
Yeah. And, well, you can actually get out into the world now since you don't have all those responsibilities holding and chaining you back. Next time, I'll invite you to join me.
Then it's a deal.
Hell yeah.
If a vision is a gift from the gods,
I thought there was debate about that. Like, no one actually knows where visions come from.
Then I should do my best to honor it.
Aw. What a lovely story that was. I want more Furina, damn it. Hello, Furina. I'm gonna save you for last.
I mean, of course I have some regrets, but
There'll be plenty of opportunities in the future for us to tell the stories that we want on stage.
Yeah. Those two are gonna stick together. Hello?
I'm just finishing packing up. As soon as I'm done, I've got an interview with the Steambird to get to.
Oh, about the performance, or?
Thanks to all your help, the show was more perfect than we ever could have hoped for.
You're more than welcome.
But most of all, I want to thank you for giving me the chance to finally say farewell to Aurelie.
Aw. Barat, I don't think we were able to talk to you.
Now that the buzz is worn off, I feel ready to pass out.
Take a long rest. You guys earned it. Elaine?
Thank you so much. I feel like I've rekindled the passion I had when I first joined the troupe.
I'd love to hear it.
It might turn out to be too little, too late for me. But still, this has been the experience of a lifetime.
You can always go work for another troupe. Last, but certainly not least.
It's ironic to think that in my whole time as a god, I could only ever dream of receiving this kind of power.
Oh, of receiving a vision, yeah. Well, receiving any real power, I guess you could say.
And now that the gods have given me their blessing, it actually feels more like I'm finally able to take my fate in my own hands.
And you got 3 little friends. 4 even, actually.
Is that how humans feel about it as well?
You are a human. Through and through. Yes, you were granted a long life, but you are always human. That's, you know, one of the things that made your efforts and sacrifice so beautiful. Well, I need to decide which one we're gonna do next time. I'll probably continue following the guide for order. All right, we're gonna bookend this with Furina's collected miscellany. Reflection in the mirror.
Lady Furina's dramatic twists never fail to amaze.
Damn straight.
You can never predict whether her next song will be a rousing soprano or a melancholy contralto, nor where her whirling dance will next lead the audience's gaze. That was
lady
a
of many
snippet from
talents.
one of the most popular editions of the Steambird.
I knew you'd miss me.
Of course. Always.
Furina has an entourage of hydro-proficient companions to assist her in various capacities.
I love them.
To show her gratitude, she occasionally invites them to her tea parties.
Aw. Okay, so she did
With the
have some
world's
hydro
doors
power
open
as the
wide
Archon.
before her, the notion of a
She
stage is
regained
not
her
so narrowly
friends.
defined. While Furina is in the party, the cooldown of xenochromatic Fontamer aberrant skills is reduced. Furina's normal attack can combo up to 4 sword strikes, dealing physical damage to enemies.
It takes a bow. I love
Using a charged attack consumes a set amount of stamina to unleash her Pas Seul aura, dealing physical damage to nearby enemies,
Oh, it
and
actually deals
changing
damage.
Furina's Arca alignment.
I've never even tried to use it for that.
Periodically, when Furina's normal attack hits, a spirit breath
What also
thorn or a
changes her
surging
hair?
blade descends on the enemy, dealing Numa or Usia aligned hydro damage based on her current Arca alignment.
She had the shorter hair in the most
Her
recent
elemental
quest.
skill invites the guests of the Salon Solitaire into battle to support her performance. When Furina's Arca alignment is Usia, she scatters a spray of celebratory bubbles, dealing AoE hydro damage based on her max HP. and summons the 3 members of the Salon Solitaire.
I love how she has
Namely,
her hydro puppies.
Gentilhomme Usher the Ball Octopus, Surintendant Cheval Moran the Bubbly Seahorse,
I love 'em.
and Mademoiselle Crabaletta the Armored Crab.
Crabaletta.
The Salon members periodically attack nearby enemies, prioritizing the active character's target, and deal hydro damage based on max HP.
They're so adorable. Perfect for her.
When a Salon member attacks, the strength of the attack increases based on the number of nearby party members whose current HP is over a certain percentage, and consumes some HP
Right.
from them. The more characters that meet the requirements, the greater the increase. When Farina's Arca alignment is Numa, she summons the Singer of Many Waters, which periodically heals nearby active characters by an amount based on max HP.
Pretty decent amount, too. At a pretty decent rate.
If Farina's elemental skill summons are on the field when she uses a charged attack, the lineup switches to match her new Arca alignment. The Salon members and Singer of Many Waters share a duration, so when the lineup changes, the new guests inherit the remaining duration. While Salon members or Singer of Many Waters
walking
exist,
on the water?
Farina can walk on water.
Oh, I forgot about that
After
ability.
unlocking the talent Unheard Confession, Farina's elemental skill is enhanced in 2 ways. Damage dealt by Salon members is increased, and the interval between heals from the Singer of Many Waters is decreased, both scaling with max HP.
Right.
The maximum buff that can be obtained this way has a certain limit.
Time to shine!
Harnessing the spirit of revelry.
Wait, so does that
Farina's
actually
elemental
only buff
burst
her
creates
ability?
a stage of bubbles and foam
Or is it
that
party
deals
wide?
AoE hydro damage based on her max HP, and causes all party members to enter the Universal Revelry state.
Oh yeah,
While
there it
in
is.
Universal Revelry state, each time a nearby party member's HP rises or falls, Farina gains 1 stack of fanfare per 1% of their max HP that is gained or lost. The damage dealt by and incoming healing bonus
Goes
hub,
really well with
all nearby
Teyvat.
party members will be increased based on Farina's fanfare.
Yeah, there we go. I
When
really
the
need
duration ends, all stacks of
Buys you
fanfare
there.
are clear.
His healing would go really
The
well
tides
with
of
him.
life ebb and flow like an endless waltz. After unlocking the talent Endless Waltz, when the active character in your party receives healing, if the source of the healing is not Farina herself and the healing overflows, then Farina will periodically heal a nearby party member by a certain percentage of their max HP for a short duration afterward.
Oh yeah.
While Farina prefers the Opera House stage to the theater of combat,
It's so
she
cute.
has some insight into the common ground between battle and acting. Just a
That
little
smile.
fanfare can turn an impromptu performance into a tour de force. Farina's primary tool in combat is her elemental skill, with which she summons her entourage to assist her in battle. By switching between her guests with her charged attack, she can change her Arca alignment to suit the demands of the battle.
Right.
When energy is full, Farina fashions a stage out of foam and bubbles. As she accrues fanfare from her fellow party members, she bolsters their combat capabilities, building up to a glorious finale fit for the finest
Poor
opera.
crab.
While I can't claim
Here we
much
go.
expertise when it comes to opera, I have heard that actors often rehearse in front of the mirror. On the
Yeah?
one hand, they need to immerse themselves in the character and the scene.
Oh, watching
And on the
himself.
other, they must see themselves from the perspective of the
Actually,
audience.
one of them's probably
to
Lynette.
decide whether their act is emotionally compelling. I'm sure that Farina, too, has spent time adjusting her technique in front of the
Yeah.
mirror, all alone. But I wonder,
Absolutely.
who is it that she really sees looking back at her?
Oh, the terror. That's lovely. A little bit at the end. Oh, shoot. Shnaya's coming.